The First G compliance team has been diligently working to prepare the campus for in-person worship. Let's see what has transpired over the last few months of planning.
Hello, my name is Dr. Joshua A. Harris, Senior Pastor of the First G Church, and it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you and your family back into the sanctuary.
This video will walk you through the updates we have made so that you can be comfortable as you join us in person for worship. When you drive onto campus, our security team will assist you with parking so that you will be appropriately distanced as you exit your vehicle. Transportation service via our church van will be available to members that have been completely vaccinated with a proof of their vaccination card. Spaces, however, will be limited. Call the church office at 502-635-7906, extension 171, and reserve your spot. A line will be formed down the ramp as you walk up to the landing on the west side of the building. We ask that as you approach the building, you maintain the suggested 6 feet of spacing between you and the family in front and behind you. We also require that you wear a mask or face covering at all times while inside the building. A greeter will be at the far right entrance only door to welcome you into the church. Please be patient as we will have a designated team that will check your temperature and ask questions as suggested by the health department and the CDC. As a side note, you will have to register in advance for attendance as we are limited by state regulations on how many people can be inside of the building at one time. We ask that you arrive to the church 30 to 45 minutes early to allow entry and check-in so that we can begin service properly at 10:10 a.m. If your temperature is high or your answers to the questions do not meet the required standards, or you are experiencing symptoms during service, you will be sent to the welcome area for further inspection by one of the First G nurses. Upon receiving the all clear for entry into worship, a greeter will guide you to the restroom or the worship gym. Please note, no more than 2 persons are allowed inside of this restroom at a time. The water fountains will no longer be available for use, and the east wing of the facility will be locked as well. Hand sanitizing stations will be available as you enter the worship gym. Each family or individual will be met by an usher who will offer you an envelope, and if it is the third Sunday, elements for communion before escorting you and your group to your seat. Ushers will begin seating from the most western end of the worship gym, front to back. We want to ensure your comfort level during worship by strategically having the least amount of crossing over by congregants. However, families will be allowed to sit together in groups as you are taken to your seat. We ask that no one collects in the welcome area, hallways, or in the back of the worship center. Your worship experience will closely mirror what you have already seen on our streaming services over the last few months. We will continue with a small praise team and our band for live music. The pulpit will remain spacious with only 1 person at a time. Drive-up giving will continue to be offered on the west side of the campus from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. with a team of trustees to assist those needing to give in that manner. We are still encouraging members to use our convenient online giving options as well. As we prepare to leave service, each section and row will be dismissed by their usher. The dismissal will be in reverse of the entrance. Rows will be guided from back to front, moving from the far east to the west of each row. Tithes and offering will be collected at the end of service as you exit the worship gym. If you are joining us on the third Sunday, you can eliminate your communion waste at the designated waste container under the offering table. E-giving will be collected at the back corner of the worship gym. If you will be utilizing e-giving, we ask that you remain seated until prompted to proceed to the line. As you exit the worship gym and the building, a greeter will be available to guide you out of the exit-only door.
First G family, we want to say thank you. Thank you for your prayers, your patience, and your participation throughout this pandemic. And I'm so grateful that the Lord has brought us to this point where we have the option to return to the sanctuary. But remember, we will still have online worship. So either way, whatever's comfortable for you and your family, I am encouraging you to do just that. And know that I'm praying for you, I'm pulling for you. I love you all. And remember, as a church, we are First G strong. Love God, love people, period. The Lord be with you. Go in peace.